Sometimes the NBA does not reveal its truths through blockbuster trades or headline-grabbing superstars. Sometimes the league tells its most honest stories through the quiet signings, the 10-day contracts, the players who refuse to disappear. And in this case, one small move by the Philadelphia 76ers just confirmed something the Boston Celtics already understood months ago. Charles Bassey belongs in the NBA. When news broke that the 76ers signed Charles Bassey to a 10-day contract, most fans barely noticed. No hype, no viral clips, no dramatic press conference. Just another transaction buried in the daily NBA news cycle. But for those who paid attention over the summer, especially within the Celtics organization, this move felt familiar, almost inevitable. Because long before Philadelphia made the call, Boston had already seen exactly what Bassie could offer. This story does not begin in Philadelphia. It begins in Las Vegas under the bright lights of Summer League, where careers can quietly change direction. When Charles Bassey joined the Boston Celtics Summer League roster, he was not a headline addition. He was a late entry, a player fighting for relevance, a big man trying to prove he was more than just another name on a transaction wire. And from the moment he stepped on the floor, he did exactly that. In just 3 Summer League games with Boston, Bassie made an immediate impact. He averaged over 15 points per game while shooting better than 70% from the field. He dominated the glass, pulling down double-digit rebounds, and protected the rim with authority. His presence was felt on both ends of the floor. He ran hard in transition, finished through contact, and showed a level of physicality that stood out even in an environment filled with hungry players. Inside the Celtics organization, people noticed. Coaches noticed. Executives noticed. The front office took note not just of the numbers but of how Bassie played, his motor, his positioning, his willingness to do the dirty work. One Celtics executive even acknowledged publicly that despite joining the team late, Bassie impressed enough that the organization wanted to keep working with him. The issue was not performance, it was roster math. Boston, as constructed, simply did not have the flexibility to guarantee him a spot. But the evaluation was clear. The Celtics believed Bassie could help an NBA team. They just could not be that team at that moment. For Charles Bassey, that belief mattered. But belief alone does not keep a player in the league. Patience does. Persistence does. And Bassie showed both. Born in Lagos, Nigeria, Bassie's path to the NBA has never been smooth. He has never been handed anything. Every opportunity has come with uncertainty attached. After Summer League, he faced a decision. Multiple international teams showed interest. The overseas route was available, financially stable, clear. But Bassie wanted the NBA, and that meant waiting. That patience paid off when the Atlanta Hawks invited him to training camp. Once again, Bassie did what he has consistently done throughout his career. He made an impact. In preseason action, he delivered one of the most eye-opening stat lines of any fringe roster player that fall. Against the Miami Heat, he posted 7 points, 17 rebounds, 5 blocks, and 2 steals in a narrow win. That is not a quiet performance. That is dominance. Still, the business side of the NBA intervened. Atlanta waived Bassie not because of what he could not do on the court, but because of contract mechanics, non-guaranteed deals, salary implications, luxury tax considerations. The Hawks made a financial decision, not a basketball one, and once again, Bassie was left waiting. Many players would have broken at that point. Training camp standout, preseason production, then cut. But Bassie stayed ready. He signed a 10-day contract with the Memphis Grizzlies and made the most of his limited minutes. In just over 15 minutes per game, he averaged solid rebounding numbers and showed his value as an interior presence. From there, he went to the G League, joining the Santa Cruz Warriors. And once again, the production followed. Nearly 19 points per game, over 11 rebounds per contest, consistent efficiency, consistent effort. The same traits Boston had already seen months earlier. Now, the circle completes itself. Charles Bassey returns to the Philadelphia 76ers, the franchise that originally drafted him in 2021. This 10-day contract is not just a short-term opportunity. It is validation. It is confirmation that the league has caught up to what the Celtics already knew. This is not about superstardom. It is about reliability, about finding players who understand their role and embrace it. Bassie is not trying to be something he is not. He is a rim runner, a rebounder, a shot blocker, a physical presence. And in today's NBA, where front-court depth is constantly tested, those skills matter more than ever. For Boston fans, this signing should feel familiar, not surprising. The Celtics have quietly developed a reputation for identifying undervalued big men. They understand the importance of size, effort, and adaptability. Bassie fit that mold perfectly. Roster constraints prevented the partnership from continuing, but the evaluation was accurate. Philadelphia now gets the benefit of that insight. The most intriguing part of this story is what happens next. Bassie's first opportunity to face Boston comes on March 1st at TD Garden. For him, it will not just be another game. It will be a reminder, a moment to show the Celtics exactly what they saw and what they could not keep. 10-day contracts are fragile. Nothing is guaranteed. But for players like Charles Bassey, one strong stretch is often all it takes to change a career. The Celtics saw that potential early. The 76ers are betting on it now, and the rest of the league is watching. Sometimes the smallest moves tell the biggest truths, and this one proves that Boston was right all along. If you enjoy deep NBA stories, under-the-radar player journeys, and insights that go beyond the box score, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. The NBA is full of stories like this, and we are just getting started.